Hey everybody, I am your resident kitchen ninja, Orleatha, with 20 dishes, and today we are going to do 3 meals for the Instant Pot because if you don't know, I have recently become addicted to it, and so we're going to get 3 meals, 15 minutes. One of them I'm actually going to finish today in the Instant Pot, and then the others I'm going to make freezer meals so that I have them ready to go this week. Just pull them out, let them marinate, and go. So, of course, as usual, I have everything already prepared because that is exactly what my list told me to do. It told me to pull out everything, so it's all over there. And thanks to, of course, 20 dishes, I don't have to think about it. So I just follow my mise en place, pull it all out, put it over there. Helps my day go a lot faster, or helps my prep go faster. So if you got 15 minutes, you can do 3 meals too. So if you don't have an Instant Pot, you have some other electric pressure cooker, it works pretty much the same, I'm guessing. Like I said, I'm new. So, all right, let's get started. I am gonna start by chopping my onion, and of course, my onion trick is vinegar. It's not onion goggles, because I don't wanna buy a special piece of equipment just to chop onions. So, white vinegar, you can get like, how much is this? This is a gallon of it, and I think I paid like $1, maybe $2 for it. Just put a little splash on your cutting board. It's not going to change the flavor of your food. You're not going to like roll your onions in it. You're just going to use it to absorb the fumes of the onions. Of course, never chop on the root side because that makes your onions bleed and that makes you get watery eyes. So you start on the opposite end, and I'm just going to peel my onion. Hopefully this onion likes me. The one I chopped yesterday, man, that was hard to peel. I don't know why. And the skin was like, we don't want to come off. So the first recipe I'm working on is actually different than the one I had planned to make. I was going to make pork chops and applesauce for you guys, but my daughter decided that she wanted to eat the apples, so she ate them all. And now we're going to be having pork chops, potatoes, and baby carrots. We'll get it done. Gotta love kids, right? At least she's eating apples. Could have been worse. So I'm just chopping my onion here. She's over on the couch, so she's probably like, Mom, why are you talking about me? Alright, so I'm just going to chop my onion up. And I'm going to set that right over there to the side because it's super easy. And then I am going to, first of all, plug in my Instant Pot because I'm going to start to make this recipe. Alright, let me grab my pork chops out of the refrigerator. Here, I'll grab my baby carrots. And I'm just going to season this pork chops with salt and pepper, and I'm going to set them to the side while I finish the rest. So I'm over here seasoning pork chops with salt and pepper. I know I want to be like have some camera person follow me around, and then I wouldn't be out of the picture. But right now, seasoning. No, you may not, son. My son's like, I'll follow you around. No, no, no. We'll be looking at like the floor, all kinds of stuff. It wouldn't be good. All right. Give those my hands a wash, and then I'm going to peel my potatoes because that's what they tell me to do. And again, it's supposed to be pork chops and applesauce, but it's okay. I went to go grab an apple, and I'm like, wait a minute. These my apples. They just disappeared. An apple bandit took it. It's okay. Okay, sweetheart. My son has one in his lunchbox, so he's like, I have one. And I'm like, yeah, no, not one isn't going to work. I need more than one, but thank you, sweetheart. All right, so I'm just gonna peel these potatoes. My little handy dandy hand peeler, which I love this thing. Of course, if you know me, you know I love gadgets. So this one is like the easiest that I've found. So, and this one my kids can use too, so they can just put it on their hand and not peel themselves. I'm sure we've all related to. I've peeled myself a time or two. And then I'm going to quarter these and put them to the side. I love this thing. All right. Funnest. Well, you know what? I think would be cool too. What we're gonna maybe put together is an instant pot how-to video, because you know a lot of people don't really get intimidated by them. And the thing is, like, I remember growing up with a pressure cooker in my mom's kitchen. This is not your mom's pressure cooker. That's for sure. The pressure cooker that my mom used to have, if you guys remember those pressure cookers, woo, it used to like make this sound that sounded like the whole kitchen was gonna like explode. And then my mom would like take it off and it would get even louder, and it scared me. So I never really had a pressure cooker, never really used one. And so when I saw that there was an electric pressure cooker that did all kinds of other stuff, I was still kind of apprehensive. And then my friend Kate, she's like, you have to have an instant pot. I'm like, really? So I got it, and yeah, that was a really good investment. I'm so excited by it. All right, so I'm going to grab the butter, start browning my pork chops, and it calls for a lot of butter, so I'm okay with that. I love that too. If you have an Instant Pot, it's kind of cool because it like makes this sound for us. I'm actually gonna take that up on saute, and I am going to put, there we go. All right, while that's melting, I'm going to cut my potatoes into quarters. And then we're going to brown those pork chops right on up. And then, while that's browning, I'm going to complete 2 other recipes for the freezer so that when I'm going through this crazy weekend, seems like the weekends that's when I like fall apart. During the week I have like the schedule, I'm on it. Weekends come, I'm like, what are we eating? I don't know. So, so yeah, I'm gonna let that go, and I'm gonna start these other 2 recipes. All right, so we got salsa lime chicken, yum, and honey garlic chicken. I'm gonna use my handy dandy bag holders. These are the best thing if you're meal prepping ever. Like, you just slide them up. They're, first of all, they fold flat, but you just slide them up, pull up the arms, and then you grab your bags that you're using. So, and you just pop them in there, put them under the arms, the little feet. There's little like teeth in this thing that hold your baggies. I don't know if you've ever done meal prepping and had things spill. I have a lot, and it was food everywhere. So these bag holders are like a godsend. And of course, they're over on 20 Dishes. You can just buy them. You don't have to be a member to buy them. But these are the best thing ever. I love them. And right now, actually, I think we have a slow cooker special where if you can get our ebook and 2 of these bag holders with free shipping for $25. All right, that butter is melting away. I'm going to start with these. All right, crushed red pepper. I really like spice, so I'm still going to try to stick a little bit closer to the recipe because my daughter hates spice, but I loves it. All right, crushed red pepper is for the honey garlic chicken. And then garlic powder. And of course, you can get all these recipes over on 20 Dishes. Ooh, I hear that butter melting. Black pepper. Can you hear it? So cool. Oh, it must be a little bit of water in there. Oops. From when I washed it out. Teaspoon of black pepper. 2 teaspoons of sea salt. Of course, I get my little measuring spoon stuck in there. So why don't we just take the top off a little bit faster that way? There we go. And I can hear my butter melting. See, we got it nice and melty. Coconut aminos. How much? Oh, wrong measuring. That would have been bad. My favorite measuring cup, because it's so fun to measure in this thing. It has all the different measurements in it. So I don't have to wonder. That was perfect. Wow. Wonder if what a tablespoon or anything like that has tablespoons on it. So that's really cool. I'm waiting for my Instant Pot to say hot, and then I will put those right in there. All right, honey. So my honey trick, what I love to do with honey is to spray my little jar. Spray it with a little bit of, this is avocado oil, it's just avocado oil. Because what that's going to do is it's going to make it really easy for the honey to just slide on out of that bowl, out of the, in this case, my measuring cup. It's just going to slide right out of it. Instead of having to scrape, or wait for it to come out, it's just going to make it so easy to come right out of there. So watch that. Watch this. Whoop. I watch a little too much ESPN, so you'll hear me make a few of those like boomer references. Whoop. All right, so then I'm going to do tomato sauce. Open those up. There, it says hot now, so I'm going to grab those. Oops, open these up. Open this up. Then I'll grab the pork chops and put them in there and brown those babies right up like a brown. I love that I can saute and cook in the same pan. That is like awesome to me. Like I love my crock pot, but this takes it to a whole new level. All right. I am going to put my pork chops right in there. Let them brown up. Oh yeah. I'm going to work in batches, so I'll just put these to the side while those are going. Give my hands a quick rinse. And put a little pepper on the back sides of those, please. There we go. This is like so easy. I don't know where this has been my whole life. I have no idea, but I'm glad it showed up now. All right, so I just did the tomato sauce. I'm going to do some lime juice. Put that right in there. And then ketchup in that one. So, looks like a bunch of you are watching. Where are you watching? Where are you chiming in from? It's always fun to hear where people are watching from. Plus, might make a new friend. Who knows? Right in there. And then last but not least, salsa and then chicken. And then I'm done with those 2 recipes. What? Yep, done. I'm grabbing my salsa. Texas! What dishes are these? Oh, I'm making salsa lime chicken and spicy honey garlic chicken. And in the Instant Pot, and these are Instant Pot recipes, so this means that all I'll have to do is come home, wrong bag, is come home and dump them right into the Instant Pot and then press a button and done. Did that last night and it was just like the easiest thing ever. I was like, oh my God, it's done. So, all right, we got Nebraska. Hey, welcome from Nebraska. I'm in sunny Southern California, y'all. Alabama, woohoo. U.S. National Weather Service in Topeka, Kansas. Ooh, I love hearing stories of Kansas because people always tell me, you know, that they don't have very many tornadoes. We don't have very many tornadoes. It's kind of like when people hear about California, they're like, oh, earthquakes, and I'm like, this really, like, we have them, but I guess once you've been here so long, you just get used to them and you're not like freaked out by them. I'm assuming that's probably the same way you are about tornadoes. Maybe not. I actually grew up in the Midwest, so I'm used to tornadoes too. Just popping my chicken in there. You can also, if you buy chicken that is on sale, like I do sometimes, or all the time, you can buy it in bulk, buy a lot of it, freeze it, and you can put frozen chicken right in this marinade and then just refreeze it. And then while the whole thing thaws, when you pull it out of the freezer, while it thaws, it'll marinate. And so it ends up with a lot better flavor. You get to do that, just effortless marinade. Love that. All right, so these two are actually done. All I'm gonna do is flip these over, these little pork chops over. Oh, yes. And let those brown on the other side. I'm going to take these out of the bag holders. Hey, thanks for loving my videos. I'm going to take these out of the bag holders, squeeze some of the air out, and then I'm going to give it a nice little squish. So that saves me from having to, you know, put it all in a bowl, whisk it all together. I'm just going to squish it in the bag. This is always fun anyway. I mean, who doesn't like to squish stuff? Especially if you're having a rough day. Make a whole bunch of freezer meals and get to squishing, right? Oh, who has 2 Instant Pots? Because I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. All right, so I'm going to pop this one in the freezer. I'm going to put it in my deep freezer, which happens to be behind the camera, and it also happens to right now have a bunch of stuff on top of it. And I can't even blame my kids this time. It was like my purse and a reusable bag, and I just hit the camera. Oh wait, I can't blame the kids. Headphones. And of course now they're like, it wasn't me, it's not mine, it's his. So I'm just gonna grab a plate here and take these pork chops out and start the next set, and then I'll pop this chicken in the freezer. So I'm just browning the pork chops because the cooking is going to be done by the Instant Pot. Oh yeah, those smell really good. That's awesome. And I'll grab this, wash my hands, and then I'll grab the salt the back side. If you have an Instant Pot, what's your favorite recipe? Because I'm all about recipes. Of course, with 20 dishes, you know that, but what's your favorite recipe? I found one when I did the last Instant Pot one. She shared with me a cashew chicken recipe. It was looked so good. So I'm going to try that one out this week, actually. So just taking that out, giving it a little bit of the air out. Oh. I'm going to squish this one. I can just shake. So I just shook that one up, squeeze all the air out, and then I'll pop that in the deep freezer. Let's see, what do we got? Mary Alice, I'm just jealous. 2 Instant Pots, I don't even know what to say. Santa must really like you. He smiled on you and gave you 2 Instant Pots. I'm jealous. So yeah, I'm just gonna push these down. We will be adding a lot more Instant Pot recipes. I think it's like 70 recipes to 20 dishes. So if you are already a member, yay, because you'll already have those recipes. How awesome is that? And if you are not a member, it's a great time to do it. So we're working on those. And the cool thing is right now, if I wanted to, I could be totally done, like completely done. All I'd have to do is clean up my mess here. So while those are running, I'm actually going to start cleaning up my little mess because I didn't even make a mess. This is why meal prep is so essential. It's because it makes it so easy. Like right now, it's been about 20 minutes, but I'm pretty much done. So all I'm doing is waiting for my pork chops to brown up and for my kids to stop making so much noise over there on the couch. Cameron, stop it. So that's real life though, right? Right when you're doing something, your kids start making a whole lot of noise. Usually though, it's when you're on the phone that they make a lot of noise. All right, I'm just gonna put those last 2 pork chops in there. Let them brown up. And of course, if you are interested in becoming a kitchen advisor and doing this in someone else's home, there is a kitchen advisor application that I will put in the comments below. Because what that does, what you do as a kitchen advisor is you do exactly what I'm doing. You show people how to meal prep in their home. It's kind of like a Tupperware or Pepper Chef party, but with food. And you get to show them that getting back in the kitchen doesn't have to be as hard as they think it is, and that it's easy and it's delicious. And so if you are interested in becoming a kitchen advisor, you can totally let me know. Well, I'll put the link in. And then what happens is you'll get on, fill out a quick little survey, and then you'll get on a call with me, and then we will take it from there. But I would love for you to join our team as a kitchen advisor. Or if you're interested in hosting a workshop, a kitchen workshop, where you get all your friends together, and then we come out to you and do this. We basically do a meal prep and show you how to make it easy and give you cooking tips. So you can totally do that. You can just fill out the little application that I'm going to put in this video. I'll also put the recipe, in case you want it, for these pork chops and potatoes and carrots. Since it was supposed to be pork chops and applesauce, but it's gone. Since my daughter decided to eat all the apples.
Sorry.
No worries. All right, those are browning up nicely. So I am now going to put the pork chops back in. The other side I just flipped. I put these right back in there. And then I am just going to add my potatoes and my onions. And I'm actually going to stop it from sauteing, and I'm going to put it on meat and 15 minutes. Actually, they'll be done in 13 minutes. I don't need 15. And I'm going to add my vegetable broth, because the secret to pressure cooking is always the liquid. Little people, I need you to stop wrestling, please. Thanks. Thanks. You're awesome. The life of a mom. Ooh. I'm gonna make you guys put on the hug shirt.
No!
Hug shirt.
Never. I'll tickle her out of it.
Yes, we have a hug shirt. They fight, they hug. I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt on those potatoes because I like seasoned potatoes, and even a little bit of garlic. Now, I never follow recipes to the letter. If you do, that's fine, but I don't. So if you think something sounds good, I say try it. And last but not least, carrots. Dump those in there. Baby carrot. All right, so I am, here we go. Make sure my pressure is set to sealing. I've made that mistake before. And I'm all done. Yay. So that was about 20 minutes. But I got 3 meals put in the freezer. I got to eat a baby carrot. So that's my meal for the day, because parent, you know, you don't eat. And then I got my Instant Pot on. So that means dinner will be ready long before 5 o'clock. And when my husband gets home, he will have pork chops, potatoes, carrots, and onions. It's already done. Yay! So I'm excited about that. And then later on, when I'm super duper busy, I'll just pull everything out of the freezer, and I've got freezer meals already done. So that's cool too. Ready to roll. So thank you all for hanging out. And oh, Costa Rica. Oh, I want to go there. Oh my gosh. If I come, I'm visiting you, Carlita. We are going to hang out. We have to, because I mean, it's Costa Rica, right? So, thank you guys for hanging out. If you want to be a kitchen advisor, we will pop the link in here. If you want to host a workshop and have all your friends over and enjoy some time in the kitchen making bonds, then we will put the link in there too. If you want the bag holders that I had, those are over on 20 Dishes. I'll put the link there too, and I will put the recipe for these pork chops, potatoes, and carrots in there as well. So I will see you guys. Oh, I love you too. Haha. Oh, San Antonio, another Texan. Texas is big. You guys are all over the place. So thanks again from sunny Southern California. I will see you guys next time. Bye.